Picture yourself in a small, crowded apartment on the third floor of a building with no elevator. The ceiling leaks, and dinner is often a thin soup your mother divides between you and your 3 siblings. Now, see the opposite, a stadium with 100,000 voices, the golden shine of Ballon d'Or trophies, and wealth that shapes what dreams look like. That gap, this massive distance, was bridged by one thing: hunger. Not hunger of the stomach, but an eternal, burning hunger to turn nothing into everything. This is the story of the boy who never got full, Cristiano Ronaldo. Be born into poverty, but never think poor. The story begins on February 5, 1985, on the small, remote island of Madeira, Portugal. His father worked as a gardener and a caretaker, his mother as a cook and a housekeeper. The family lived in deep poverty. But inside that modest apartment, there was a soccer ball, and a dream bigger than its 4 walls. Cristiano, the youngest in the family, learned his first great life lesson: you can be nothing, and still imagine being everything. That act of imagination became the starter fuel for his hunger. Because of his rural accent and skinny frame, he was mocked at the local youth academy. Teammates called him the skinny goose. He turned every tear into a drop of sweat. While others went home, he trained under the streetlights. His hunger took on a practical shape: practice more, always more. At 12, a big test arrived. Sporting Lisbon invited him to join. But that meant leaving his family and moving to the mainland. His mother worried. His father objected. He was a lonely kid who struggled with breathing issues. But Cristiano said one word: I'm going. In Lisbon, homesickness ate at him. Roommates in the academy mocked him. He had one answer: train more. Hours on a dirt field until his feet blistered. In silence, he transformed himself from a talented kid into a determined machine. Hunger became his lone companion. At 18, Sir Alex Ferguson, the legendary Manchester United manager, saw his raw, breathtaking potential. Moving to one of the world's biggest clubs was a shock. But here, Ronaldo's philosophy took its final shape: I'm not perfect, but I want to be. He became obsessed with training. After team practice, he hit the weight room. He spent hours on free kicks. Teammates were stunned by his fixation. Alone in the gym, while Manchester rain washed the windows, he was forging the superhero the world wanted to see. At 23, he won his first Ballon d'Or. Hunger was delivering results. The record €94 million transfer to Real Madrid in 2009 put him under enormous pressure. For Ronaldo, pressure was oxygen. He saw Madrid as the ultimate battleground for his hunger. While the world constantly compared him to Lionel Messi, he chose to do what no one else had: become the best version of himself every second. A strict diet, disciplined sleep, relentless solo training. He scored 450 goals for Real Madrid and won 4 Champions League titles. Every goal was an answer to doubters, and a meal for that eternal hunger. In Euro 2016, in the 25th minute of the final, his knee gave out. He cried on the bench, but his team won without their captain. It was a symbolic moment. Sometimes leadership means guiding from the sidelines. Then at 34, accusations and defeats arrived. Ronaldo's answer: move to Juventus, win Serie A, then make a dramatic return to Manchester United. Every fall became new fuel for the fire inside. His hunger had become more complex, proving that age is just a number. Today, Ronaldo is more than a footballer, he's a cultural phenomenon. But the real story lives off the field: regular blood donations, millions donated to children's charities, inspiring people by sharing his journey. The hunger to escape poverty evolved into a mission to use his platform to make an impact. He proved real hunger isn't about filling yourself, it's about feeding others with your success. So what do we learn from Cristiano Ronaldo? Talent without hunger is a sports car without fuel. You can be born in a tiny room, but your dreams should be galaxy-sized. His journey from Madeira to the top of world football ran on one engine, refusing to settle. Every time you hit a goal, define the next one. Every insult, turn it into fuel. Every fall, stand up stronger. He's not just a sports legend, he's a practical philosophy. Winning isn't an event, it's a habit. Excellence isn't a destination, it's a lifelong journey. Now it's your turn. Do you hear that small hunger inside you? That pull for something more, that discomfort with the status quo? Don't silence it. Feed it. Today, right now, choose one step, just one small step, toward being more. Read a chapter. Start a workout. Learn a new skill. Ask yourself, if I were as hungry as Ronaldo, what would I do today? Then go do it. Because the world doesn't belong to the satisfied, it belongs to the hungry. Where does your story begin?